Hi, Victoria speaking. So, I'm going to be teaching you math with programming in Python. But I wanted to start out by just talking about what is math. So math is infinite. And why do we care about math? Some people learn math to apply it. Yeah, you can make algorithms, and you can calculate and analyze big data. You can run models, you can make predictions, understand the shapes of things, understand how numbers work, how abstract ideas work. Ideas that unite a lot of phenomena in nature and science. Some people use it for war. For technology, algorithms that compute things, whatever you feel like computing. Even like this video here, we use math to do image processing. Alright, so, and some people just want to know how things work. Some people want to know the theory. Some people want to just know how to think like a mathematician, or just want to be a mathematician. And the truth is that we are all mathematicians. We're always using math. You always are, even if you have never learned it. And even if sometimes you don't even know, but you are using math all the time. It's creative. It's an art. If I were to describe math, other than it's infinite, it has to do with numbers and patterns. It's also all about problem solving. Yeah, there's math problems, but the way that you solve a math problem can also be used to solve any problem. Part of it is the strategy of problem solving. So you can learn different techniques like doing things in parallel, like taking each point of attack one by one and seeing which one works. Sometimes the only way to find out is to just do it. Sometimes you just have to sleep on it. Just forget about it, come back a year later with a fresh and blank mind. But actually, you have been solving this problem in your subconscious, even as you sleep, even as you went on with other things in life. Getting a fresh perspective, that's a good strategy. Sometimes you solve math problems not on your own. Sometimes it requires reading or learning from a teacher or just talking with people. Okay, so moving on. What else about problem solving? It's not just the strategies that are involved. It's also if you encounter... So if you really know how to solve a problem, you don't just learn, oh, okay, this is the formula when you know distance and time, and then you plug in distance divided by time gives you rate. And this is what happens if the distance is along a straight line in one direction, the x direction, in one dimensions. When you learn for the essence as opposed to the formulas, you can apply it to any situation. And you don't have to math doesn't require that you know 100 different books and 1,000 different formulas and you have them all memorized in the back of your head. All it requires is the essence behind these formulas. And then that one super formula can be used to solve 100,000 problems. You can take the rate of travel from 1 dimension to 3 dimensions to n dimensions, where n is any number. You could go beyond dimensions, and there's a whole field of, there's a whole branch of elementary school math called proportions and fractions. You can start a whole branch of mathematics. Was it Sobolev? Well, there's a different type of geometry where things aren't on straight lines, but on circles. So instead of looking at distance as a straight line between 2 points, it's a straight line between 2 points, but it goes along the surface of a sphere. And there are all types of spheres out there as well. There are hyperspheres. It's really a hypersphere. Okay, so you can learn to generalize things. That's one way as well to get 100,000 from one. A circle is just a type of sphere. A sphere is just a type of hypersphere. And all spheres in general, they're just types of ellipses. They are ellipses where the semi-major axis and the semi-minor axis are the same length. And ellipses, I'm sure, are just a special type of something bigger. And with that, we'll begin studying math and programming. But hopefully now with a sense of what and why and how. Thanks for watching.